Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and we have a lot of movements in the market today to go over. But before we get into it, today I will be giving away a Celestial Lightstorm Angel Lost Art Sealed, as you see right over here. And all you have to do is make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already. We're all like 3 or 4 subs off of 4,000 subs, so I'm really excited. We'll be doing a Q&A for that. Also, comment down in the comment section below what you guys did in the 4th of July or what cards you want me to go over / buyouts. And that's all you have to do to enter the giveaway. I'll announce the winner in about a week and a half or two. If you want a little more clearance on the rules, it'll be in the pinned comment below, so go check that out. Also, if you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, please consider being a YouTube channel member. You guys got emotes now, so that's awesome. And we're just going to get right into it here. Proxy F Magician is bought out. $4 here. Nimitz are out closer to 5. Going up to 10 here, but you have a lot of walls here. I don't think this card is really going to go too high unless it starts seeing a lot of mainline play. And the reason why this is going up is because people have been playing this in Rescue Ace. There are combos that will help you, extend your board even more. The fact that if you're locked into fire monsters doesn't really matter here. Now, this card was always played around with a little bit here and there because it is, and what's really funny, because this is actually kind of a busted card if you think about it, because it is a generic 2-effect monster, so just you can't use tokens. That's literally it. And it's a fusion, right? So if you want to fusion something from the extra, you could just proxy Magician, but then you have to use monsters from your field as fusion material. So it's not too busted. If they said something like, hey, I think they could have said hand or field, really, but like, imagine if you could bash from grave. This card would have been absolutely busted. And then you could special summon a monster with 1,000 or less attack from your hand. If a fusion monster is special summoned to this, so it can help you extend a little bit, but it's a bit of an odd effect. People were really happy about this when we got the common, and it wasn't a bad super pick. I mean, to be honest with you here, this is out of all the mistakes of OTS 15, this is like one of the very few. Okay, the pick is fine, because OTS 15 is just, I'm gonna put it lightly here, because I like being monetized. Dog shit. It's dog shit. $25 here for your Hulks. I mean, if you want, because it's for your band collection, go for it. You want your Arm Dragon level 10s, so like 13, 14 here. And then you have your Requims at about 12. I mean, it's not bad for your Requims. I just rather not get it. Borboros stabilizing at $3. So you still got Barricade Blocker, which helps chain block in certain scenarios. It's like $1 or $2. Shaddoll Dragon. I just don't know why they couldn't make this a holo in any other, like, it doesn't match the ultra of everything else, and that's what bothers me. But at the same time, if you're like an older player like me and you had like super beasts, you can run this, and so you have super beast, super this, and then you have ultra everything else. It's kind of weird. You got the legacy token here, that's like $1. This was good back in the day until we got the secret, I will say that. Triple Tactics Stars. Now, we need to talk about this card for 2 reasons. Number one, it is currently right now for verified $85 going up to $92.93. You're literally able to set, if your opponent does anything, you could set the floodgate that will screw them over next turn. Well, add to your hand. If you want to say like add Duster against Labyrinth, whatever. That means that this card, I mean, I just think it's amazing because of the way where it goes off. Whatever imaginary play is best suited, it's gonna happen, especially if you're a pro player and you can read the boards well, and you're like, hey, I know how this whole situation plays out. If I had this one card, I just beat the scenario, and oh, they asked something I can play through, boom, Thrust, let me get that card, and you're done. And that's how strong Thrust is. So am I shocked it's going up? Not really. I mean, this card, I told people 65 was kind of low for it. If you want them, if they go at 50s, I'd be absolutely shocked. But 60s, now they're about 85, 90. Now, the second reason is a lot of people are speculating that this is going to be an ultimate rare in OTS 22. Something we should have got a couple years ago. Like, I really don't know where OTS 22 is. I've had the thumbnail made for like 2 months, and I was very late on making it. And by me, I mean Josh, because I don't make my thumbnails. But yeah, people are thinking, oh, it says thrust into action, so this could be an ulti, guys. Now, granted, I at least will entertain this because number one, players know how to read. People thought that I forgot what card it was, but they I think Konami used Mirror Jade in an OTS, and they're like, oh, Mirror Jade's confirmed for the ulti when it wasn't. At least they're trying to put a theory together with this card. Yes, it could be an ulti at OTS 22 because they said thrust in the battle. Sure, I think one argument that supports this is that this, well, if this has an ulti, it will match in a way the Starlight that Triple Tactics Talent has, because they had a Starlight Mirror. I think this should have been a Starlight Mirror in the OG set. Would have made sense because it would have gone with the line here. And I know there's a Magnificent Maven versions, but people don't really care about those too much. I think that this card, maybe because it can't be a Starlight Rare, they'll make it an ulti. Granted, they could make it an ulti and a Starlight Rare later on, or a Starlight Rare later on. Like, let's say next Brothers of Legends, we get 10 slots and they choose this. I wouldn't be too shocked. Wouldn't be an awful pick, honestly. Not at all. So it is possible. If you have this card and you're like, bro, I don't really use it right now, or I don't think it's that much better than what's called Talent, or Talent is better for my playstyle / deck. I mean, you're looking at a playset for 270. That's a lot of money. Triple Tactics Starlight heroes are about 675. They do go up to like 1K here, but someone's trying to make some sales here. I mean, it's just you need 3. It's very hard to just... What are you going to do with 1? Secrets here, back again. $38, going up to like 46. I would just get Secrets. This is way too cheap. Nibiru's another card that I think you guys should be getting. Not only is this a great hand trap, but the OG secrets here are 6s right here, going up to $7. I remember when this card, the Brothers of Legends, were anywhere from cheapest to 10, going up to 15. Nib is always going to be a hand trap that is circled out between formats. It's not saying no play, it's saying some play, but this is still rock bottom for this card. I meant that pun, by the way, a lot. I hope you enjoy the pun. The ultis here, I should have got these at 110. Whoa! They're back to 120! I want them, but I'm broke. So, you know. Oh, speaking of being broke, I have a P.O. box in the description below. If you guys ever want to send me any cards, you guys want to send me any packs to open, send some letters, and I can either open it during live stream, to the side for some fun, or on a market watch, because some people want to see my live reaction, some people want to see me just, you know, get something, and feel free to send anything, that's as long as you keep it humane. And yeah, the description below. I also love how they still have this image with like the weird attack and defense. But yeah, ultis for 128, definitely something you should go grab. I actually kind of feel like this should have been a Starlight Rare contender. I know we're getting the higher rarities, but I'd rather, ultis are just way too cool. Like, I really like the ultis here. I also like how, like, because I always love the artwork of this card compared to Secret, where it's like you have, like, you know, Zawardo over here, and you have, like, the rock about to hit the world, and then it's like, I don't know, I like how the ulti reflects the blue here. Some people don't. I happen to like it. OG droplets are 20. I think this is way too cheap for droplets. A lot of people are saying, I like Nibiru, hey, this is going to be in the collection. You shouldn't, you should wait till then. These are OG secrets, right? And it's Rise of the Duels. Rise of the Duels is basically an extinct set here. Granted, I think people are finally putting up boxes for like 200 maybe. It was like 325. 190. Yeah, there's some people with it, but everyone who wanted their sealed has it. I mean, it's still selling a bit here and there, but people aren't smart enough to open this up. Big welcome Labyrinth. I want to check this out. If this card this weekend gets, because we're gonna see a lot of buyouts from the national season, and so Monday's market watch is gonna be major, so you're not gonna want to miss that. They're like $6 here. Can they go up? Absolutely. If Labyrinth has a really good showing at this nationals, I think this could go to 8/9s finally. Blackwing Sudri, the Phantom Glimmer here, Darkwing Blast from Dabble. These are 6s going up to 7. Now, I don't know if this is really short print or not or what, but I feel like Darkwing Blast, even though it's named Darkwing Blast, it wasn't about Blackwings really at all. It was about a lot of things. Kashtira, Bestials. I would probably even say it was more about Goaty than Darkwings. Or not Darkwings, but Blackwings. So it's very shocking to see this. I feel like either it's got to be short print, or just people see Blackwing and they maybe just play casually, or they don't even play much at all, and they just want to have their copies. I can't really tell you, but I don't. But this card going up to $7 is a bit crazy to me. I checked up on the Synchro, and it looks like it's actually doing the same. You have if you go verified here, 250. This card was always, Dollar Tree Central here, but now they go up to threes. Then, going up to fours right over here. So definitely a card to keep an eye out on. Now, would I get these? Probably not, because when we get the reprints of Darkling Blast, if they move past these, I guess I'm wrong. But if they don't, you're probably going to see a secret rare version of this, maybe a super of this. I don't know. Something like those lines. Black Whirlwind here. Near mints are about 60 cents, dollar. If you guys want a good Blackwing card as a penny stock, this is definitely it. 62 listings. Sells every day. Armageddon is getting old. Like, if this goes through a buyout, it will have a permanent increase. Blackwing Sirocco the Dawn here. Now, this card I told people to get around 10, 15. Went up to 30s, went back down, and now it's like 54 going up to 58. Which is pretty crazy to me. I would not pay this, honestly. I think there's a lot of better supers to buy at this point. You kind of missed your timing. You have the Ultras from Legendary Collection here at like $1. And then you have, I believe, the Brothers of Legends for cents. Now, if you want a really an older version that looks cool, I would actually go ahead, spend 80 cents on this. The Legendary Collection Ultras just look so clean, and you'll know if you want to get one of these, maybe one of the Crystal Revenge, and you kind of want to see the difference here. And this card, I mean, it's not, I'm not going to say that, oh, this is a penny. Actually, it does kind of go up back to 2 3s. So getting them for sub $1, light place here for $1. It's not awful idea. Yeah, it could go up to $3 $4. I don't think there's going to be a crazy market for this. But remember, any of these legendary collections, they tend to go up over time. A lot of their singles, they're easily, in my opinion, they are the collector's favorite type of side sets. In my opinion, especially, the older generations, and I feel like there are, like, collectors, there's a lot of love for 5Ds, and the fact that it spills over to the casual / meta market just makes it even better. I would just get these instead of the other version, and you'll know what I'm talking about once you see them in person. They look absolutely great. Also, before I go further, there will be a tier list tomorrow, most likely, so go check that out. I definitely want to start diversifying my channel more for 4,000 subs. You'll still get like 2 market watches and a 5-card time of your trade binder along with Yu-Gi-Oh news. In fact, I put out my last video with some Yu-Gi-Oh news. And I really want to try to give more on this channel, because if you guys are putting notifications on, and you guys are, some of you comment on like almost every video or half the videos. Heck, I don't even comment on some of my favorite YouTubers' videos. It means a lot. So I want to give you guys some more here. Armor Master, the Starlight Rare here is about like $87. It's not bad. I mean, it's back to normal prices. I keep an eye on it, though. If it goes to 60, I don't think it's a bad pick to get. Especially because they need to reprint this card. They really, really do. Reinforcement of the Army. We got King's Courts here. CR's about 90, going back up to 100, 110. People love CRs, They don't care about the Mamas really as much. People love CR. Secret from Speed Duel is going up to $20. I told people to get this at like $4 or $5. If you did, I told people you made a lot of money at 15. If you still have them, well, they're 20 now. RIKKA'S. So this got a first place recently. We went over in the live stream. They have been seeing some surges along with one buyout here. 43 for the Teardrop Queen. In fact, the CRs are low listings here. 14 right over here for verified. If you go near mid here, it's like 12. 43 goes up to $60 here. The CR looks good. I just have a secret. In fact, I have a PSA secret. 16 on these, just desperate need of a reprint. I think if you don't want to get the CRs, or you're like me and you don't care much about them, get yourself a nice, in fact, near mints, 36. Get yourself a nice secret for like $9, $10 here. They go up to 15 quite quickly. Then we have the Glamours at about 10, 11. RIKKA'S at 4 to 5. I know a lot of people are saying that's not great, but not only is it leagues better compared to this, but this is also a generic plant card in a way, because it's a Treeborn Frog for plants. Definitely not bad. Glamours are now $5. I told people to get this card when it was about $1 or $2. Their 5s going up to 7s. If you did, you made quite a bit of money here. Then you got the Rikka Queen Strenas at 3 to 4 here. 2 on the secret $1. You only play 1 of this. That's why. Well, it's Glamour. I believe you need 3. At least 2. I think you'd play 3 though. I just have not kept up with the Rikka lists. Area, the Water Charmer Gentle, Starlight Rare, about 680 here, 685, 700. Okay. This card was 1,000, then it went back down. Feel like they might make. People are just scared because they're reprinting Starlight Rares that we're not going to see anything like we saw with like 3K, 4K Apollouses anymore. Chamber Dragon Maid, I'm telling you this right now. We're going to get Dragon Maid support one more time in the future. When? We don't know. The 24s on them. Go without photos. It's what? 22, 23. I can't read. So 24 going up to about 30. There's not even a playset on the first page either, so that's a little concerning. Next page kind of takes you to 56. Now there is a wall. I'm not gonna really say a wall here because if people want to play Dragon Maids, 10 copies, that's not gonna do anything, right? Let's see how often this sells here. Someone bought damage for 18.7. They're meant for 24. People, bro, people. But 4 copies technically sold. June, this card was selling like hotcakes, so definitely a card. If you do not have this, go ahead and grab it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my allergies are awful today. If you have allergies, hopefully you're not feeling like me. Girsu, the Orcust Mech Knight here for like the 13th take in a row without me trying to sneeze, right now has hit a new low at $7. This does quickly trickle back up to the $10 mark roughly here. But if the sales don't go, you could see this go even lower. I think that Orcust really need Hardcore to come back for this card to go up, or a combo with it. Sorry about that. To Arise, so that it could see a lot more play. It's a gorgeous looking card as well. Not card lose faith. I mean, there's only 38 listings too. And, this has an Ultra, but people are going to want to play the Secret. And it does sell, right? Not too much in June, I guess, but it does sell as well. So it's a card to keep an eye out on. Gravedigger's Trap Hole, another card that's fallen from grace. This was a $10 card, trying to go up to the 20s again. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to hit $3 to $4. If you want a nice, cheaper secret rare to get, I think this card is honestly amazing. Definitely go and consider that. Link Cross from Eternity Code. This card is about $1 to $2 roughly over here. 50 listings for verified near mint. This is the kind of card you get for your band collection. Can this card come back? Probably not, but I don't know the combos essentially with this card. I've actually in the past had a combo with my eyes be like, well, if Link Cross comes back, what are the combos that could be used in, right? Because a lot of people couldn't really answer me. It was a Hulk combo with a Rudon, but now that we don't have Hulk, and the Link Cross Hulk combo, Hulk just went to so many other different issues that it's hard to say Link Cross was necessarily the problem. It was just one of the many cards it hit so that we could get Hulk in the TCG. I remember how horrible that list was. But Hulk is a card that, while it's probably not going to come back off the list, it's not impossible, right? I definitely know that this card's breakable. I just don't know how. So if you guys know how this card's how a card could be really used in, like what deck strategies, let me know in the comment section below. I would definitely get a play set just to have at $3, $4. Spend McDonald's money on it or not, because if this card comes back, let's just say you turn your McDonald's money into a fancy restaurant money. And there's nothing really cute or funny I could say. With that being said, guys, before you leave, remember, if you guys want to enter the giveaway for the Celestial, all you have to do is smash that like button, be subscribed, and comment down below how your 4th of July was, / what cards will be over in the next Mark Watcher. Buy 8 cards off TCG Player. Please buy link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.